Back here at Geno's air-cooled. We checked the deck here. You can see it's a lot of deck here. 115,000, so we're going to take 55 thousandths off of here, and we'll get 60. On the other side over there was 120, so we're going to take 60 off of that, and that'll give us 60 on that. So we'll have 60 thousandths deck, which is what we really want. And then we can put this thing together maybe. I'm going over to the machinist tomorrow. My buddy Don Colson does a lot of my machine work, like this type of stuff, and get him to cut the bottom of the jugs, and then we'll come back and try to get this thing together tomorrow night. I tell you, these two motors have fought me to the end with these pistons here. I don't think I'll ever get another set of Molly pistons. I'm just not too happy about them. And this fellow that I bought them off of had these cut down to fit in 92 board, and they're very thin on the bottom, so you got to watch what you're doing there with them, or you're going to be in trouble. As you can see over here, very thin. So for what I want to use them for, I think we'll be okay. Anyhow, they were brand new, pistons and cylinders, got them eyebrowed and everything, so we should be in pretty good shape once we get everything back together. So as we get going here, we'll get back with you and tell you more about it from Geno's air-cooled. We'll catch you on the next tape. It wants to fight all the way, but we'll get it sooner or later. Geno's air-cooled. Okay, back at Geno's air-cooled, you see all the pistons are done. They were cut. Down here a little bit more, 60 thousandths on 1 and 2, 55 on here, give us the proper deck of 60 thousandths. So this is Monday night. I think it's the 13th today. I wished I'd had my camera with me, but I didn't. You could have seen how my buddy Don cut them. We made a special tool for the lathe. We chucked the head part up here in the lathe, this part, and it was like that, and then we put this piece into the bottom down here and centered it, so it spun it like this so we could get a real nice hold on the cylinder without it spinning out, and we chucked it over here. So we cut it back down to where it was supposed to be, and that will come out of there. It's a snug fit, but that's how we wanted it. But it did a nice job anyhow. And I'll set the camera down here and pop this out so everybody can see what he did. He took a piece of stock and cut it down so it would fit in the cylinder, and then centered it in the lathe. And he has a 20-inch lathe, so we could do a lot of trick stuff. And I think we can even cut these cylinders down now ourselves to fit in. These are 94s to fit in 92. And the reason I wanted to do this was because on the block over here, it's really nice because then you can use 90.5s, 92s, and 94s without wasting the block if you want to downsize, upsize, or whatever you want to do. So that works out well. And I don't feel that this hurts it at all. That's a pretty good thickness there. And I thought they were thinner than that, but that's good for in the barrel, and I don't think that's going to weaken it at all, and I think it's going to be pretty good. I'm really tickled to death. And the deck height came right out to where I wanted at 60,000, so I think we're going to be okay. I'll tell you more when I hear it run. And that will be coming down the road on the next take from Geno's air-cooled on the 1915th. That'll be probably tomorrow night after I get back here. It'll be a little late, but I'm going to try to get this thing sent at least the heads on and that stuff. Then I have to work on the rocker arm assembly and stuff. So we're slowly getting there from Geno's air-cooled here in Elizabeth, PA. Talk to you all later, and have a good night. And I think it's going to be pretty cool. From Geno's Air Cool. Bye.